Hi, if you love Halloween, I reckon you're going to love this Halloween sticker book because, well, there are over 200 spine chilling stickers for a start. Okay, the Haunted Hall. If you dare to enter the creaking doors of Haunted Hall, then you're sure to meet its owner, Sir Long Dead. Sir Long Dead's best friend, Invisible Ivor, is visiting him today. Ivor wraps himself in bandages so that other people can see him. Headless Clarence, Sir Long Dead's butler, is offering the visitor some spooky refreshments. I don't see any refreshments, however. It tells you who everyone is at the bottom. Castle Dracula. Yes, Count Dracula is not a happy vampire tonight. His worst enemy, Van Helsing, the vampire hunter, has cornered him on the battlements of Castle Dracula. Van Helsing is armed with a wooden stake. One of the few things that can kill a vampire. Dracula's servant, Igor, hopes his master doesn't find out that he let Van Helsing into the castle. Igor believed the sneaky vampire hunter when he said he was selling luxury coffins. Silly goose. Welcome to the laboratory of Dr. Frankenstein, the place where he spends his days and nights making monsters. Frankenstein uses electricity to bring his creatures to life. He wears goggles, boots, and thick rubber gloves to protect himself in case a stray spark zaps him. The doctor has just made a big green monster and named him Dave. Of course he did. He's worried Dave will be lonely, so he's made a monster bride for him. She's so beautiful. And yes, some people may not know that Frankenstein is actually the name of the doctor, not the creature. The creature is apparently called Dave. Moonlit Duel. Uh-oh, there's trouble in Dark Shadow Wood. A dozy witch and wizard have wandered in to the garden of a witch named Waltface. Lovely. And she's furious. Zap, zip, she shoots bolts of magic at the trespassers. Dongle and Morgan raise their enchanted staffs. Can they conjure up spells that are mighty enough to defeat this powerful witch? Is it staffs or staffs? I don't know. At the moment they're just wearing their pyjamas, which is quite embarrassing really, isn't it? Beware, pirates. If you ever sail the ocean waves, you might be unlucky enough to meet these salty sea dogs. They're under a curse that's turned them into sea monsters, and even the bravest human pirates are terrified of them. They've just been for a swim to board another pirate ship and steal its treasure. Rotten Roger, Crabby Claws, and Captain Fishface. Swamp Monster. Sophie the Swamp Monster is feeling sad and lonely. Sophie's trouble is that whenever she tries to make friends with someone, They run away screaming. If you're feeling brave, perhaps you'd be Sophie's friend. She won't bite, although she might drip swamp ooze on your shoes. The mummy's tomb. I'm getting 2 for 1 here. This ancient mummy has risen from her tomb to visit the tomb next door. She's shocked to discover that tomb robbers have stolen the jewel-studded lid to her friend's coffin. But there's a curse on the tomb, so they won't get far. Oh dear. Oh, I do apologise. A ghostly feast. Feeling peckish? Then you're out of luck. Unless you're a ghost. There's nothing to eat for the living here, but there's a mouth-watering feast for hungry spirits. Lord Puffydraws has invited all his ghostly friends to Puffy Castle to dine on eyeball soup, hairy pudding, tentacle surprise, and other ghoulish delicacies. Delicious. We've got Jack's DUEL. Can the traffic kindly not bother? And Charles Squiffy Nose. Help, help, the zombies are here. These rotting, oozing creatures are nasty to look at, and their bite is even nastier. These zombies are stumbling around town looking for tasty humans to eat. You'd better run, or they'll snack on you. But you don't have to run very fast, as zombies can only move very, very slowly. And we have Zombie Bess, Zombie Fred, and Zombie Doug. Night School. At St. Drac's School for Vampires, Professor Fangsalot has asked 2 students to come to the front to help her. I don't know where I got door from. They couldn't be more different from one another. Carmilla is a model student and she wears a special blazer to show that she's the class prefect. Boris, on the other hand, is always playing naughty tricks. This evening, he's brought something disgusting into class. Garlic, what a little monster. Goblin Kingdom. Deep underground lies the dark, damp land of the goblins. King Ugg, Lord of the Goblins, is in a bad mood because he had a nightmare last night. King Ugg. It was about a sunny park full of children skipping happily all over the place. The memory of it makes him shudder. King Ugg's bodyguards, Ig and Og, have brought him some treasure to count. That usually cheers him up when he's feeling grumpy. Skeleton Cup Final. It's the night of the Skeleton Cup Final. The star player for the Undead Rovers, Brian Bones, is handing around some snacks. Another Undead Rover, Bill Backbone. This is Bill Backbone. That's Brian Bones. Is working on his ball skills. Ramona Ribcage plays for the rival team, Skull United, but she's hoping that Brian Bones will be sporting enough to share their snacks with her. Okay. Full moon. Jesus. As the full moon appears in the sky, werewolves everywhere begin to change from humans to enormous shaggy wolves. Sam here was bitten by a strange dog a few weeks ago, As the full moon rises, he starts to feel tingly all over, and then, oh, that was good, wasn't it? So now, we have all these stickers, and what we're going to do is rip them out. So, I don't think we'll get through them all, but we have here Haunted Hall. First of all, so Clarence's shoes. That is Headless Clarence. So that's one shoe. Not even on his foot at all. We have another shoe. Slightly better. Lovely. So I'm guessing this is his as well. So I want them to start here. I expect. Oh, they don't fit. Okay. We're getting a bit crinkly here. Ah, there we go. Headless Clarence. Now some trousers, and he's going to have a jacket. Okay. It's quite difficult, you know. get my head right in here. Just ignore the rip right there. Stunning, truly. Okay. Sir Longdead's leg pieces. Okay. Hopefully it'll be easier. Probably not, because they're all in one. So well, I'm just going to do this, and there we go. Hope for the best. Alright. Breastplate. Perfect first time. And then helmet. So I just cover his face up. That seems a bit rude. Okay, brilliant. It's kind of therapeutic in a weird way. Oh, and the sword. His hand is facing that way, but oh, whatever. Can go there and be done with it. Right. Invisible, Ivan's hat. Let's do the coat first, because I feel like that would be stressful. Okay. It's not even like on his body. Oh well, close enough. Got his legs sticking out, but... And we want his hat. But I can't get. Okay. There we go. And then, oh, his glasses. Yep, they look perfectly normal. And what do we have here? A severed head. So, So is he supposed to be holding his head? Maybe. And some spooky snacks. Okay, right there. Perfect. And then we've got, oh, shoes. Poor Ivor's shoes. Forgot him. Oh, look at that. Perfect. There we go. I'm going to just forget the spooky stuff for now. See, he wraps himself up so people can see him. But he wears clothes anyway. So, I don't know. I think that looks good. Okay. Castle Dracula. So, let's do him first because that looks easy. Famous last words. A lot of farm machinery going past. Okay. Oh god. So I say it looks easy, but I'm not sure anymore. Oh god. I'm not committed to that. Oh no. That's gone horribly wrong. Okay. Poor. Oh well. If you've got OCD, please look away now. I should have put these on first. But we'll do that now. Lovely. And now it's boots. Okay. Flaming torch. Does he hold that? I guess. Okay. DRACULA. I'm going to do things in order now. So we've got this shield. Put them on first. And then his trousers. He's going to be wearing his coat anyway, so... Oh, there's got a big gap in the middle, so whatever. And I'm probably not going to get this right, so... Jesus. I said this was therapeutic, but... Yes! I'm not so sure. Okay. So now... it's just Van Helsing's breeches. So, beautiful. We're off to a flying start. Some boots. I don't know if you can hear that water in the background, but enjoy, I guess. Bonus water sounds video as well. We got the boots on. I don't know if it's best to start with the most delicate place to pull it. Then that is not good. I hate it when it curls up like that. There is no hope for this. Bob hope and no hope. Sorry about the OCD again, because yeah. Quickly put his hat on and call it a day. Let's do one more page. Gloves on first. Right. So brilliant, brilliant. Ooh, not so brilliant. That's worse, but oh well. And then Oops. Thick coat as well. Oh. Oh, I say. I actually did it. Right, so now we need goggles. Dun, dun, dun. And then we need a stethoscope. Sugar. I ripped it. It's gone really dark in here now. So I guess just like that, and we'll just put that bit there. In the test tube. Is he holding it? Yes, no. I have a spare foot. That can just go there. And a spare brain, which can go next to it. And like Dave, his top. Oh my god. Yeah. Just like that. And toy bear. I guess he can hold it. And then the bride's veil. Bride of Dave's veil, that's what it's called. I was then going to put it around her neck. Then I remembered that veils go on the head, / covering one eye, obviously. And I'll put some little bits somewhere. It doesn't work, but that's where it is. And then put a microscope on the shelf. Do a little thing on the shelf. I hope you like my masterpiece. It's really come together. Looks like they've always been there, don't it? see you next time.